Would you mind just very briefly describing the entire project that's going on over there?
Sure. I'm Colonel Archie Mackenzie. I'm on the staff here at the Royal Hospital, Chelsea, ostensibly employed as the Director of Development for new projects.
As part of the £20 million redevelopment of the Royal Chelsea Hospital, Hewden were contracted to supply and install 24 accommodation units to act as on-site welfare and administration facilities during construction.
The Royal Hospital has been on the site here for 300 years, 314 years. With our new care home, we expect to be here for another 314 years, doing the same business that we've been doing since the days of Charles II.
Working alongside Waits Construction and in further partnership with supplier Servacom, Hewden were the first and obvious choice for the task at hand. Their flexibility and bespoke supply capabilities made them the ideal firm for what would prove to be a challenging and intricate operation.
We're just installing these buildings for Waits Construction for their site offices and welfare facilities while they're building the new Chelsea Hospital.
The project duration is 2 years. Waits have purchased them from Hewden direct, so in other words we've actually bought them for the business.
Unusually in the aspect that we haven't put the units in with the forklift, normally we just crane the units in.
The complexity of it comes from the fact that the trees that they're going in between have all got tree preservation orders served upon them.
Hence why we use the forklift.
The accommodation units would form a two-level building, with the ground floor designed for welfare and catering facilities, and the first floor providing office space for administration. The units were to sit in a narrow corridor between two sets of protected trees.
So in normal circumstances this operation would be quite simple and we'd place them all with a crane.
There's that many difficulties on this site with the constraints of the gate and the slope in the road.
So the forklift in this instance is a rarity. All modular units normally positioned directly lifted in and dropped down with a crane.
Is it as effective a method?
That's what we're about to find out.
The project was expected to last 5 days, with the preliminary schedule aiming for 2 units to be installed each morning from 7 o'clock and 4 units to be installed each evening from 8. Once the unit was lifted from its transportation, the high-powered forklift truck used for the project was able to manoeuvre it onto steel girders placed on 2 pre-prepared concrete plinths.
It should be fairly simple. I'm hoping it'll be fairly methodical once we got the first one in place. As long as that one's lined and levelled from the first instance, then the rest should be fairly simple in terms of bolting on, and then it's like a kit form from there. If the first one's wrong, the rest follow, then it becomes over complicated. But if they get the first one right, it simplifies the whole exercise. Yeah.
Not too bad actually, not too bad at all.
We've got to jack that side back because the road's uneven, so we're just going to jack that side back to get it in line, and then we should be able to get the top one on.
Ease the back to touch.
The Hewden team worked diligently to ensure the accurate positioning of the crucial first unit, thus enabling the smooth running of the rest of the operation.
So far so good. Well, we proved the point that we can actually physically get the units from that end to here. Yeah, the next one is if we can get one on top, and in that way we've covered everything, then we can get them in and we can stack them as well at the same time.
You know it's physically possible once you've done that.
Yes, there's no excuses then for I couldn't do it.
With the first ground floor unit successfully installed, the next task was to further position a first floor unit, establishing a working pattern for all 24 bays.
Good morning.
Morning.
So, day 3, there's been a change of schedule.
Yeah, before tomorrow morning.
Why has there been that change?
Because everything's going so well, we just thought we'd just pull 2 more in.
So it's the success of the last couple of days that have shown that you can bring that forward?
Yeah. There's a potential we could do more at night, but there are constraints of working late at night, but obviously with the people who are here and the hours that they're working during the day. So I'd rather do 4 in the morning on tomorrow morning and 4 tomorrow night.
They're fine, that'll do us. We'll be just ahead of schedule and we can be away then.
24 hours ahead of schedule, the 24th unit was set to be installed.
plan comes together.
Yes, at last, and ahead of schedule, which is a good thing from our point of view. It gives us time to start doing some internal fit-out work tomorrow. It's not done actually till the last unit physically goes on, and once it's done, you feel a bit proud of what you've done and what you've achieved.
It's gone in without damaging the trees.
Yep. Lovely stuff. So it's pretty much gone to plan then, really?
Yeah, well, it's better than planning it because we're a day ahead, aren't we?
Hewden can do this anywhere all over the country. There's no problem that we can't overcome. And this is, we've just probably proved here this week that we can get units into positions where people thought they wouldn't be able to go.
Lovely stuff.
Cheers. Are we done? It's not flashed.
Lovely. Yep. That's great. Cheers, fellas.